Greetings! How you doing? Good to see you. Setting up some amplifiers to record some guitar, and I kind of thought it's a good opportunity to show you my amp collection. And I'm quite geeky with it, and some of them are just really amazing, and I love them so much, and I thought it would be really cool to sort of show you the amplifier collection here at Casa Chapper. I've got a lot of orange, as you can see here, and I've got some Victory, I've got some Fender, I've got all sorts of different things, and they all do different kinds of things. Some of them are brilliant live, and some of them are really cool recorded, and they're kind of practical in some areas, and then others not so much, and so it's just the reason I'm justifying having lots of amplifiers. Basically, I can't have another one unless one of them goes. That's the rule. So the OR100 is kind of it's the orange flagship behemoth, covered in hieroglyphs, and you've got to kind of work out what it is when you get it. It's really loud and proud, and if I learned anything from orange amplifiers, it is if you turn a valve up loud, it just sounds better and better. And I think that's why I moved to lower wattage amplifiers, to just crank it and get that tube amp vibe, the grit in the room, you know what I mean? I like it to have that kick in the speaker that you viscerally feel in your chest. It just gets me excited when I'm playing guitar and I feel a 4x12 or a vert 2x12 kicking me physically. I like to be kicked. So yeah, I've got lots of orange. I love the Rockerverb 50, one of the first orange amps I ever used. So much high gain, it's just insane. And then down here, I've got these dual darks. I've got a 50 watt and a 100 watt. They're like a Rocker 30 kind of vibe and a Tiny Terror kind of vibe in one box, with a built-in attenuator, so you can crank it and get that kind of, you know, push from the valves to really make the box sing. And then I've got a little Blackstar HD5 hiding as if it's been naughty in the cupboard like Harry Potter, but it hasn't been naughty. It's a great amplifier. I've just got lots of other things I use a bit more, I suppose. RD1s, you know, I love these, my little signature amplifiers. These things are just incredible. This is the one I use for almost everything, including the latest album I just released for Monkey Lord, Chromatic Aberration. I know it's this one because I marked it with a dinosaur sticker. And I just crank them up, lots of gain, lots of everything really. It's just a good amp to do lots of everything with. Down here, going past this awesome, oh, that's not a real amp. That is a real amp. You want to hear that? I'm just going to put a metal zone through it. If you've ever wondered what a jam jar amp with a Wadzo Craft Boss metal zone through it sounds like, this is it. This is your lucky day. Boogie, one of the first really cool amplifiers I ever used. I borrowed it from one of my ex-managers called Steve Lee, who taught me so much about the world. And he lent me a Studio Point 2, Studio Point 22? I think it was a Studio Point 22. It had such a great tone. And this is a Mark 525, and it's reminiscent tonally of that original Boogie amp that very sadly caught fire when I was teaching a guitar lesson at some point. Luckily I was insured. The Victory Silverback, this thing is really cool, and lots of high gain, lots of volume, that kind of thing. You know what else I've got? My dad's lute. It needs to be strung and tuned, and I don't have a clue how to do that for him. So at some point, I'm going to need to try and find a luthier that can string and tune lutes. It's got those pegs that slip, and it's just a bit confusing. BadCat Cub 40R. This is a luxury delicious limousine of an amplifier, from crunches and high gains and glistening cleans and amazing cavernous reverb. You can select different kinds of preamp valve, get really geeky with it, and I really enjoy owning this amplifier. It's one of my favorite amps of all time. I've also got a lot of Boss. So I've got the head, I've got the new Katana 100-watt 2x12 combo. I've got the original one, I've got another combo here. These things are just, they're built to last forever and they sound great and they're so cool. Lastly, but by no means leastly, I've got this Fender bass breaker, which has a really nice clean tone. Not that I'm particularly kind of prone to cleaning it up, but when I want to, it's either the BadCat or it's the Fender, to be honest with you. Set me free to roam around. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, just for fun, see if you can guess which amplifier this is. Did you guess it? Would you be surprised to know that it was a Boss Katana? They're really good, man, really good. Well, I guess that's kind of it, guys. I hope you've really enjoyed checking out some of the amps here at Casa Chapper. Have a great day, take it easy, see you soon. Chappers out.